in today's reading, we're doing something a little experimental, something that I have never done before. This is called the Gypsy Witch fortune telling card deck that I have. We're going to be doing like a little fortune telling type reading. So this isn't necessarily tarot cards, but this is a fortune telling deck. And I don't want to mispronounce the name, but it's like Lee Normand, was a French mystic, and she's the one who predicted Napoleon's downfall, and she used cards to do that, her own fortune telling cards. So that's why these cards exist in her honor, and similar to things that she did. And this is also what the deck looks like. This is the Gypsy Witch fortune telling playing cards, what we're going to be using today. So we're going to basically be answering a yes or no question, or like some kind of desire that you want. We're going to get an answer, and then we're going to get the energies around it, including like destiny and other outside energies. With that, I'm going to be doing a male and female version, so you can choose whichever one that you identify with, or if you do not identify with either, then you can choose which card you are more attracted to. So we're going to do 3 different piles. First, we have Time with the cotton candy pen, and these pens actually smell like the different like foods and fruits, so it's kind of fun. Too bad you can't smell it. Pile 2, we have Visionary with the mango pen. In pile 3, we have Black Cherry pen with Beloved. And Time says planning, making decisions, taking risk. Visionary says confidence, passion, self-worth. And Beloved says love, reciprocity, and intertwinement. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a moment to choose which pile you would like. And if you do not identify with a gender, I'm going to go ahead and show you each card so you can choose which one you're more attracted to. Now that you've chosen your pile, go ahead and click in the timestamp for your reading. Alright, pile 1, if you guys chose Time and cotton candy, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull this aside, out of the way. We're going to start with female. You go ahead and just think about what your wish is, your wish that you're asking about today, and we're going to go ahead and get you an answer. So how this reading will go is I'm going to go ahead and pull cards, and if a joker lands on an even number, then it is very likely, and if a joker ends on a odd number, it is not so likely. So here we go. One, 2, 3. So not so likely. Now I'm going to shuffle again, and we're going to get some more information about what's going on. Whoa, I shuffled it weird. Hold on. There we go. So now we're pulling cards for your inner circle. And inner circle basically is the destiny. It's upside down. So is this one. The bottom is 3. Oh no, wait, that's 2 queens. Alright, so we have children signify friendly disposition and gentleness. Alright. Wine is the symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. So it does seem like there is going to be some happiness around family and home life. So I don't see too much of a disturbance yet about that. Let's continue reading. The railroad forecasts a long journey. If near 44, a serious accident. If near 29, a robbery. We're not near either of those. So it just forecasts a long journey. So whatever you were asking about, it could be a long journey to get your answer. I mean, it does say most unlikely to happen, but along that, it's going to be a long journey to get to that conclusion. It might be something that you're going to want to hold on to, that you're not going to want to let go, and that's going to drag out the situation even longer, and so it's going to create an even longer journey. We have bouquet of flowers, an absolute indication of long and happy life. If children are near, extraordinary honors and fame. So yeah, and children are pretty near. We have children here. So it does seem like you are going to be successful in life. It says happy in a long and happy life. So maybe that's more geared towards, thank God it's a long journey too. Does that mean you'll be alive for longer? No, but in all seriousness with that, it seems like you're going to be able to keep a lighthearted mindset throughout it, because we also have cheerfulness. So I think that no matter what happens, I feel like you're very great at staying grounded and allowing yourself to just enjoy what you can as it comes. And so that, again, is very notable. We have the park foretells a new love when very near, if distant, false friends, and it is very near. So it does seem like you could possibly having a new love coming into your life. Now that can also always be romantic, is going to be the top thing that's going to be in all of our heads. So romantic, but it could also be a friendship that you will truly cherish. Now we have the star ensures success in all enterprises when near, which it is, and when very distant, some unlucky event. So it is near. So again, these are all positive signs. So even though whatever your wish fulfillment was, it doesn't matter if it's a no, because it does seem like everything is in your favor. And I feel like it's going to be something that you're grateful that it didn't work out, even though you think that you want it to now. And we have the pig, whether near or far, is an omen of phenomenal luck and great abundance, with honors and all ambitions attained. So yeah, very successful in your business adventures and a very happy home life, and you're good at staying at peace within yourself. And I think that automatically is going to allow everything to feel more like a blessing and feel more positive and good. And so I think you're just basically giving it to yourself just from your positive attitude. And we have the shepherd indicates an intense love of life and strong feeling. So all in all, this reading is just going on and on about like how much positivity that you are going to keep within your life and allow yourself to have. You're not going to allow things to get to you and to put you down. And I think that is very, very honorable and awesome. Sorry that also you guys can see all the mess here. Let me try and I'm not used to having it this wide, the camera. So here we go. And there's your Joker. So yeah, that's so positive overall so far. Oops. So now we're doing like an outer circle, which is supposed to be the energies. All right, so we have the money indicates riches if shut side is toward the person, which it's on top, so it's hard to say this is going to be irrelevant no matter what, but it indicates riches because we are directly on top. The car indicates flattery if near number 6 foretells personal injury. So it's not near number 6, so we can all take a breath. And near 29 and 30, it denotes strife, which it is also not near any of those. So we're going to stick with flattery. You're going to be feeling very flattered, possibly by your new love, the person that's coming into your life. They're going to continue to add on to all the joy that you're already feeling and all the success that you're already having. Hand in hand indicates confiding disposition when in close proximity to 38, 39, 42, or 47, which not seeing any of those close to it, so we don't have to worry about that. When near 45, let's look. Nope, not near 45. So we're just going to leave it at the top, which is hand in hand, indicates confiding disposition. So you're going to feel like you have a great support system around you. Possibly if it's the wish fulfillment that could be kind of hard at first to go through, you're going to have a lot of support to get you through it. And again, at the end of the day, I feel like you're going to be very grateful for how everything turns out. We have the stork denotes change of residence for the better, sooner or later, according to the distance which it lies from the person. Now, it lies far away, so it means that it's going to be later, but you are going to be moving into a better residence, a home that is meant for you. The lilies forecast a happy life, but family sorrow if surrounded by clouds. All right, and we're not surrounded by clouds anywhere. If anything, we're surrounded by a rising sun. So that's what we're talking about, is lying under. So it just says it indicates immortality. So there will be, even through everything, there will be some kind of family lost, as we all have to experience at some point in our life. So there is a family loss coming, and it may be something that could even trigger why we decide to move, like there's nothing else holding us back to where we are now. That is a very plausible thing that could be part of the outside energies that is affecting this inner and causing more change for you, which I think is great. You'll have maybe moving will help you become more successful in your business. Yeah, it could all be affecting each other, and having that support just solidifies that new love that you have. The bear is a sign of successful speculations, and the heart signifies joy when near. It's not necessarily super close, so we're not going to say like joy, but I do see happiness. And we have all these other cards indicating being at peace and being happy, so it seems like a lot of good things coming in. So we're going to go ahead and end this reading with a Healing Spirits card. This is going to be an oracle. This is more of just like a little extra positive advice note for us. Something we should be focusing on. Okay. So it says your spirit guide can lead you back. Your spirit guide can lead you, but can't do it for you. So it says in the book, there will be many times in this life when you would love to know the outcome of something before stepping forward. Your spirit guide will lead you to each important moment in your life, but only you are able to step up to the experience. Whatever happens, be assured your spirit guide will be out there at the end of every challenging episode to support you. They are urging you to trust the instincts at a pivotal moment, and when it feels right, it's okay to leap forward. All right, so that's something to kind of keep in mind as you're going through the process of your journey. All right, Pile 1, that's all I have for you. Thanks so much. Stay sentient, stay kind. Bye. Hello, Pile 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. We're going to be counting them aloud. Ask the question that you would like to have answered, whatever that wish fulfillment is. If the joker lands on an even number, it's a most likely yes. If it lands on an odd number, it's a most likely no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So it's a no. Alright, so now I'm going to pull cards that are going to be in the inner circle, which means the destiny that's shaping this particular outcome. Alright, fact that we have extra joker here might mean that you could be dwelling a lot on negativity and what could go wrong that could influence the outcome. So try and watch your thoughts about the situation as you're going through it. Alright, we have the dog, if near, which it is, represents true friends. If distant, surrounded by clouds, beware. So we have the dog near, so you're going to have true friendships surrounding you. You're going to have great support, so you have a lot of trust for the people that are in your life. We have the key near, which it is a certain augury of success. So here we go. But if surrounded by unlucky cards, the protagonist or the protagonistication is ill. So we are not surrounded by negative cards. We are surrounded by having a true friend in our life so far. So I'm going to say that, yeah, we have some success coming our way. So even though maybe whatever it is that we're asking about isn't going to work out, it doesn't matter. We still have success in other areas of our life coming for us. So maybe that's something that if whatever you were asking for did come true, maybe it would have been too much and you wouldn't have enough room for the other successes that are more meant for you and that are more fulfilling for you. So maybe this is why this is something that is not meant for you, that you have to let go to make room for stuff that is meant for you. You can't have so much going on at one time. You can only handle so much in one life. So I think it's all about making room for things that really matter. We also have the birds signify dire misfortune and fierce enemies when near. If far away, okay, the person 7, 16, or 12, which we don't have any of those here. We have a 16, but that's not too close. Or 22 between a chance to prevent the evil spell. So it's not far away. So there could be an enemy along with the friend. So maybe it's all about discerning like who you can trust and who that you can't. So it seems like you have people who are trustworthy and people who aren't. So trying to keep an eye out and have an awareness for that. We have the broken glass foretells ill luck for long years if near, but a distant death of a friend. But if distant, death of a friend. So thank God it's not distant. It's broken. I mean, it's close. So you could have some ill luck for long years. Okay, so maybe what's crazy is that we have ill luck here, but we also have the lucky key here. And to be honest with you, that's giving me like an idea that like if you're willing to not dwell in like anything that goes wrong, you're over here, right? You're looking this direction. You're looking at the extra joker. You're the fate, like the star of your fate, right? And so I think that, you know, keeping in mind above you here is, you know, the friends that are meant for you, the friends that are good for you, the true friends, and just focusing on like, yes, I will have success in my life no matter what. I'm going to keep pushing and focusing on that, turning away from these negative energies that are trying to come for you, people who aren't actually there for you, and for anything bad that may occur in your life, kind of turning away from that and not dwelling on that and focusing on the good things going on, and that's going to allow more goodness to come in. So I think that's kind of a huge message here. We have the mouse denotes loss by theft nearby. So maybe that's one of the things that happens, like someone steals something from you. It could even be like an idea. It could be a romantic partner. It could be a job position. It doesn't have to be something necessarily physical. It could be a quote from you and they get famous off of it, or whatever, an idea they steal. It could be something, but it could be like that's what you have to look out for. Maybe that's someone who's like pretending to be your friend to, you know, I would say to benefit from whatever you have and take for themselves. So kind of like keep an eye out for that. The ship is the symbol of riches, and when near dictates wealth by inheritance or trade, foretells a voyage. So it is near, so there could be some wealth coming in for you, some success within business, and that's more for people to want to steal and more for people to be interested and to want to spend time with you. So that's why that might be part of the reason why you have to look out, is who's your true friends and who isn't. Who wants to use you and who wants to support you, and that's what you have to look out for here. Bouquet of flowers indicates absolute indication of long and happy life. So, you're gonna have a very long and happy life. Even with misfortunes, which we all go through misfortunes, as long as we are sitting here, and again, he's facing towards it, as long as you're focusing on what's going right and kind of putting out what's not going right, then you're going to have smooth sailing here. Smooth sailing with the boat. All right, I'm going to pull some more cards. These outside cards are supposed to be the outside energies or surrounding energies. All right, so we have the order denotes honor and recognition of labor. So again, people are going to realize that you are being successful in your work environment. We have the coffin foretells acute illness or loss of property when near, when distant, a probability of averting evil. So it seems like it's more further away, so that means that you have a probability of averting evil. So I feel like you're going to be able to recognize who is actually there for you and who isn't, and you're going to be able to get away and turn away from them. A lot of this is giving me like turning away, and maybe that's like part of like what you think also is like. So what you think that you want is actually going to bring you towards this evil, or this person that doesn't have the best intentions for you. And so in reality, it's more about, it's like you don't even know exactly, there's things that have yet to been revealed to you, to make this more clear of what's really going on and true intentions. And then we have the scythe, presages disappointment and when near the coffin in early death. So it's not near a coffin, so we can all take a breath. So yeah, some kind of disappointment, and I think that could come with like, maybe this was someone that you truly cared for and truly trusted and you thought really was one of your friends. But again, recognize you do have true friends along here, but whoever this is that try to steal something from you, I think that's going to be very hurtful towards you once you find out. All right, and then we have the eye when near denotes great interest taken by friends, and when distant, it signifies suspicion. So yeah, I think you're going to eventually have suspicion around this person. I think it's going to be, like, it could be something like right now you're not noticing, but eventually it will become more clear. You're going to start noticing some strange actions. They could be having strange requests. They could be like digging for extreme amount of information, so just kind of keeping an eye out for all that. The money safe indicates riches, so again, you're going to have success. And then this is hand in hand indicates confiding disposition when in close proximity. 38, 39, 42, a friendship will warm into love. All right, so we're not close to any of those, but you will have that support from whoever that is your true friend. You're going to have someone who's going to support you through this process of having to let this other person go out of your life. And roses indicate beauty and rugged health. So again, you're going to have very like a successful business. You're going to stay healthy. And again, as long as you focus on your friends and keep this side, that this is all the positive cards on this side, all the negative cards on this side. And again, he's facing towards the positive side. So truly, if you continue to focus on that, that's what you're going to be keeping true and a part of your life. And being able to turn away from everything else. Don't let it suck you in. Don't let it come around you as a dark cloud following you around. Just be able to just turn your back on it and release it so you can focus on what is good, and you're going to have a much more enjoyable life. All right, so we're going to pull one oracle card. It's going to be a healing spirits card. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Exactly what we've been saying here. If you focus on more of the positive, more positive will come. Focus too much on the negative, then that's going to overwhelm you and you won't even notice the positive that's there. So we're going to go ahead and read what the book says about it. It says, only those who have overcome life's hurdles can order their own life with skill. But when you reach a certain point of life, you know that you can make appropriate changes when required. Guardian spirits have led you to this very moment when you feel equipped to take responsibility for your own actions. You are where you're supposed to be. The next step on the path is yours, and mighty guardian spirits are telling you that you're ready to handle the situation. That is an important moment in your life, so own it. All right, Pile 1, thanks so much for coming to your reading. Stay sentient, stay kind, and goodbye. Hello, Pile 2. If you chose Visionary and the Mango Pen, then this is going to be your pile. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the woman energy. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards, and then I'm going to draw them. You're going to think of what your wish fulfillment question is going to be. And if the Joker lands on an even number, then that means it's most likely going to happen. And if the Joker lands on an odd number, then it's less likely to happen. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle that now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a yes. So now I'm going to shuffle and pull cards for the inner circle. This is going to reveal the destiny surrounding this answer. Alright, so we have here, which is the container, which means, says the money safe indicates riches. So you're going to have some successful wealth coming in. We have the park foretella a new love when near, so it is near, so there's going to be a new love coming in. This could be a relationship, a friendship, or even a passion, because we also have a fire here. I haven't read what it means yet, but it's giving me like, you know, wands energy. It's giving me like there's something that you might be more passionate about that's going to lead you towards your success and financial success. We have the star indicates success in all enterprises when near, so all yes, yes, yes. The snake indicates enmity and calamities, the degree of which is governed by the distance of the card or the person. So we are close to it. So let me look up enmity. Define enmity. So it says the state of feeling and being actively opposed, okay? And then define calamity. Okay, sudden damage. Okay. So it seems like in the initial phases there's going to be some kind of resistance and damage from like a person, or it could be from an event, just from life in general. It could be a natural disaster, it could be an accident, but it does seem like something is going to be some kind of trigger here. Now it's in this corner, so we'll see what comes around here for full circle. Let's keep going. The book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better in a degree governed by distance. So you're going to be, you're very close to it. You're on top of it, in fact. So I feel like whatever happens, like whatever this an enemy that happens, or like someone betraying you or something bad happening, it's going to come to light very, very quickly. The lion presages a sudden shock from the news. So, you know, you're going to have a sudden shock from this bad news. Something is going to be revealed to you that is not good, and you're going to feel shocked from it. Flames hearth indicating good fortune and neutralizes the evil. So you're going to have something neutralizing here. Of near lying unlucky cards, that's these. So it's going to be neutralized out and increases the value of lucky ones. Woo! And you're like right next to some lucky ones. So it makes sense why you're going to get a yes. It's gonna seem like it's gonna be a no at first, as some unfortunate events happen and you're gonna be like shocked by it. It seems like it's going to be a no, but then something is gonna come in and help neutralize that. It's gonna be like maybe a little gift from the universe, a little helping hand coming out of nowhere, a sudden miracle, surprise, but something is going to help neutralize it. Now, it's not going to be like overpowering better than, the worst, that what happened, like the bad event that happened. It's not going to be something that's going to be better, like a band-aid and cover it up. It's going to be something that neutralizes it. So it's going to be something where you're like, oh, that is a bad thing that happened, but because of that, now I can do this, or because of that, now I can have this, or, now I am released of this, and it was for the better. So it's almost like, it's like if you're dating someone who's bad, who's horrible, you're in love with them, but they're not treating you right, and so, deep down inside, you can't be with them, so you cut them out, you break up with them, and yeah, that's sad, that you have to lose someone that you spent so much time with, but it's neutralized because, it's for the better. So there's like good and bad out of the situation. And we have the pig, whether near or far, is a phenomenon of, is an omen of phenomenal luck and great abundance and honors the ambitions attained. So it's near and it's pointing towards the abundance cards at that. So I feel like the once this neutralizes, I feel like the abundance is going to go up tenfold. It's going to be like, all right, this situation is neutralized. Now the blessings are coming on in, and your yeses are as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the outer circle here. The outer circle is meant to be for surrounding energies around the situation. So we have the cat indicates flattery if near number 6. So it's not near number 6. All right, so let's not worry about the rest. All we're going to stick with is it's flattery, all right? So we're going to get some flattery possibly around this new love that is coming in. The heart signifies great joy when near, all right? So it's not super near, but it is close enough to where you're like, it's going to mean happiness. It won't be complete 100%. My life is perfect, but you are going to have a lot of happiness and celebration coming in through your success. We have the broken glass foretells ill luck for long years if near, which is not. So if it distant, death of a friend. And so I think that might come with whatever this surprising news is. Maybe that's someone, it doesn't have to mean literal death. It could mean it could be like a representation, like a metaphor of one, like where you have to release someone that you considered a friend or someone that you considered close to your life. It might be something like that. The ship is the symbol and riches, and when near, dictates wealth of inheritance or trade. It foretells also a voyage. So it's not near, but it is a symbol of riches and fortune, which I believe you're going to succeed as you find this new love and this new passion and have more success with your business, because again, this is going to up your good luck cards, all right? So again, this is surrounding energy, right? We have negative energy coming from somewhere that we're going to have to release. And But beyond that, we also have so much. We still have happiness, and we have flattery, and we have riches. The order denotes honor and recognition of labor. So we have labor, recognition of it, all right, of our hard work. It's going to pay off. The scythe presages disappointment, and when near the coffin in early death, it's not too near the coffin, but it means there will be some type of disappointment, which could be part of this shock that we have here, right? The mouse denotes loss by theft. Nearby denotes recovery after a great difficulty. Okay, so yeah, denotes theft. Sorry about that. It's a huge difference. So yeah, and maybe it's part of that theft could be feeling like your time, like, whoever this person that you're gonna have to release, or the situation that you'll have to release, as a part of this journey, it could feel like they robbed you of some of your time. Like, that's what was shocking to you. Like, they could, they don't have the best intentions for you, and that sucks. But again, it will be neutralized, so do not worry, do not fret, it will be neutralized. The coffin foretells acute illness or loss of property, so that could be part of this theft as well. I'm sorry I keep hitting the camera, I apologize. This is not the best setup for me right now. I'm still working on what the best setup is. I've been struggling, guys. I have been struggling. I will eventually get down something. It's like when I have more space, I can have like I said, my own little space where I can just pop in and have everything just set up and ready to go and do my thing, but I don't have that luxury, and so I'm trying to figure out the best way to set up, so in my tiny space. I apologize. So the coffin, again, foretells blah 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 when you're distant. So yeah, loss of property. So, and honestly, sometimes I feel like our feelings should be counted as property too. Like, if we have to feel like we were crushed by something or disturbed by something, having that taken away should also be kind of like a loss of property. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull an oracle. It's a healing spirits oracle. So it says, your soul will find those who are meant to experience life with. Your soul will find those who you are meant to experience life with. Wow, powerful message. So again, we'll be able to release whatever this neutral, whatever this energy is that you're going to have to neutralize, and so that you can allow people who are worth, spending your time with, experience it. Those who nurture your soul, those who truly care about you and have the greatest intentions and aren't trying to get something from you. They just enjoy your presence. That's the kind of people we want around. I'm going to go ahead and read what the book says about it. You are never alone in this world or the universe itself, even if you feel that you are waiting for another person to come into your life to complete you. The wise old spirit sages are reminding you that the human journey is short and impermanent compared with your spirit life. When you find contentment in yourself, a light will shine in the universe, and it will be noticed by those who are naturally attracted to you. Be at peace with yourself now, and the right connections will join you soon. Remember, on your personal journey through each life, many individuals will cross your path, some good for you and others bringing difficulties for you to overcome. This part of your journey is about lessons, not right or wrong. Look closely at the people you have attracted thus far, and learn to accept your life lessons and grow because of them. All right, pile 2, that's all the messages that I have for you. Thanks so much for coming to your reading. Stay sentient, stay kind. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose Visionary and Mango, then this is your pile. We're going to start off by shuffling the deck, and I'm going to pull a card. You're going to be thinking about what your wish fulfillment question is. If as I pull the cards, if the Joker lands on an even number, then it's most likely a yes. And if it lands on an odd number, it's most likely a no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that means it is a no. So now I'm going to shuffle again, and we're going to pull cards for your inner circle, which is going to be the destiny surrounding this question. Ooh. All right, so we have the top is the money indicates riches. So all right, so you're going to have some kind of successful wealth going on, so you won't have to worry about that department. We have hand in hand indicates confiding disappointment when in close proximity. It is close proximity, so, or to 38, 39, 42, or 47, which it is close to, no, it's not close to any of those numbers. Ignore that. But it is signifying that if you have any hardships, you're going to have some support team around you. All right, so you're not going to have to go through anything alone here. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness and if adjoining death. So possibly there could be some surprise sickness happening around you. It could be for you or someone that you love, or some pets, someone that you're close to, someone that's a mentor. There could be something that's throwing off this this destiny that is causing this destruction here, that's causing this hardship, and could be throwing off the path and making that answer a no. The eye when near denotes great interest taken by friends. All right, so I think that whatever is going on, I think you're gonna, again, I think it's part of that support team that you have around you. They're going to be paying close attention to you. You may be going through some kind of emotional turmoil with it, but I think your friends will be taking note of that, and they'll be noticing and checking up on you, so you don't have to feel so alone with that. And keep in mind that your friends are there for you. You don't feel like you have to go through it alone. And being grateful for the continuing success, at least financially, that you're getting. So you're going to be okay, and you have people who love you and care about you. You have friendships that are people who genuinely care about you if they're paying attention and confiding within you. And yeah, so just know that you're going to get through this. The stork denotes change of residence for the better sooner or later according to the distance. All right, it is very close to the person, so it does mean that there could be a change in location, whether that is with where you live. It says of residence, so that is where you live. So it does seem that it says for the better. So it seems like where it could be, it doesn't have to be exactly where you live all the time, but I also think it could be where you're spending a lot of your time at. So it could be like if you feel like you've been spending most of your time in one place, it could be changing to somewhere else for the better, and that could be because due to work, due to projects, due to visiting people. Whatever the case may be, it feels like you're going to be spending more time in other locations from where you have been. The park foretells a new love when very new and very near, and it is very, very near. And not only is it very near, the man is also looking at it, and so there's a good possibility that maybe one of your friends could turn into more than just a friend. Maybe that comforting is really going to open your eyes to a deeper level of connection. That is what I am seeing. That's what I'm getting from this card, is a deeper level of connection growing through whatever this turmoil you're having to go through, and that support that you have around you. The book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better in a degree governed by the distance. So very soon, very, very soon, something is going to come to light, and maybe that's going to help confirm this no for your answer, okay? But it's going to be for the better. It's better to know than being left in the dark. The cat indicates flattery, so if it's near number 6, which it is not, so yeah, or is it near 29? It is not near number 29, so we're going to leave it as flattery. Possibly from your friend, giving you a little pep talk, giving you a little lovey-dovey. Alright, so now I'm going to pull cards for the outer circle, which is meant to be the energies surrounding this situation. Oh, yeah. So we have roses indicate beauty and rugged health. So you're going to be surrounded by beauty and health. Beauty could be from this friend. I'm really getting this like development from our friend into a lover in this situation. That's like the positive side of whatever's going on. I feel like that's the positive side that's going to happen here. The birds signify dire misfortune and fierce enemies when near. It is not. So here we go. If far away from the person, with 7, 16, or 12, not seeing those. Okay, it says you can avert the evil spell, but it's not, so we cannot avert it. So we're going to be feeling this misfortune, okay? This misfortune that's going to come, this no that is coming for us. We are going to be feeling it. The rod near predicts family quarrels, distance, peculiar losses. So we're gonna have some pecuniary. Define pecuniary. Okay. So it's going to be relating to money. So there's going to be some kind of loss relating to money, although you are going to have some wealth. So know that is going to come back to you, but there's going to be some kind of loss before that happens. The fox in close proximity augurs distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you, distant, less anger. Or less danger, sorry. So it is distant from you. So there's not as much danger of betrayal. You may be suspicious of that, of like, why is these friends caring so much about me all of a sudden? And that shift may be odd to you. But it is far away, so it's less likely that it will be a betrayal. It's more likely that it's going to grow into something more and a deeper connection for you, okay? And I do feel like maybe some of this financial loss could also be like, maybe, you know, if someone that you care near and dear was either, you know, maybe they left money behind that you ended up not getting, or they left a specific, it doesn't have to be money, but it could be something that you really cared about that this person owned, that, you know, it's not like you have to want it for like, oh, it's because it costs a lot, that's why you want it, but it's like something sentimental that you're going to end up losing with that as well. So that could be part of that lost. We have the extra joker here, which is, I always believe that's like card of being the destiny, like controlling your own destiny. And I think on this case, I think it's just like allowing this person to come in closer, allowing this change to happen, and these the people that care about you, allowing that friendship and relationship to grow and being open to that. We have the ship is the symbol of riches, and when near, so it is not near, so, but it does indicate riches. Okay, we have two cards here that are talking about riches, so whatever you will be rich in other areas of your life. Maybe that is like the other friendships that are in your life. Even though you have this loss, it reveals the other beautiful friendships that you have. So maybe without it, you didn't notice all the amazing people around you, but with this loss, it was almost like eye-opening for you, to where now you can see and value the other beautiful people that are in your life. We have the moon when near is a good omen. It predicts fortune. When distant, it's an exposure of secrets. So there's going to be some secrets that are coming to surface. It could be secrets about how you actually feel about life and the people in your life. It could be like, you know, maybe you're more self-sabotaging towards yourself than you thought, and you were just hiding it from yourself. And so maybe, I think it's going to be secrets that you've been keeping from yourself are going to be revealed to you about yourself. And then we have the order denotes honor and recognition of labor. So if it's near 48, and it is not, so we'll not worry about that, but we are going to have some recognition. I think it's going to be like our friends. I think they're the ones, when they come in, pull through and help you through the situation, I think they are going to recognize what a beautiful person you are in their life as well. And so I think both of you guys are going to recognize it in each other, and so that is just a beautiful energy all around. So this loss here is, you know, it's going to be a hard and painful one, but that is for the better. So that, not for the better, but I would say that is for your growth, and so that you can appreciate more of what you do have. So we're going to go ahead and pull a Healing Spirits card. It's an oracle deck. It's time to move forward. Couldn't say it better myself, you know, being able to release what is in the past and move forward with what you do have. Now I'm going to go ahead and read what the book says about this. When your thoughts have been stuck on the same thing for too long, it is time to move on to other things. No matter how dark and heavy the clouds of emotion that have built up in your mind, remember that above them is a light of waiting to shine through. It is time to direct your thoughts to the power of the spirit healers and helpers who are ready to help you. That's your other friends. All right. And ask to be shown a way out of despair. Ask this once a day until you feel the weight of the emotions lifting and the healing light raising your mind into better things again. Truly beautiful spirit healers are as close to you as your own thoughts right now. All right, pile 2, those are all the messages that I have for you. Thanks for coming to your reading. Stay sentient, stay kind. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3. If you guys chose Beloved and the black cherry pen, then this is going to be your pile. So I'm going to go ahead and place this middle card here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards. You're going to think of what your wish fulfillment question is going to be, and I'm going to go ahead and count them as I pull them out. If we get a joker on a even number, then it is a most likely a yes outcome, and if we get the joker on an odd number, then it's most likely a no. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a no. So now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle again, and we're going to pull cards for the inner circle. The inner circle is the destiny that is surrounding this question. Alright, so we have the pig, whether near or far, is an omen of phenomenal luck and a great abundance, high honors, and all ambitions attained. So whatever you are trying to strive for, you have luck on your side, you have the universe supporting you, you have the universe giving you like a hand, so just making the travels towards those ambitions even easier. So that's a good positive sign in the beginning. We also have the ring when of the right of the person, which it is on the right, so here we are, is an earning induction of a rich and happy marriage. Woo! So alright, so you're gonna have a very happy marriage on top of that, so you're gonna have luck and happy marriage. The ship is the symbol of riches, and when near indicates wealth by inheritance or by trade. It is near, so you're going to be getting wealth by inheritance or trade. So it looks like so far we have luck on our side, we're going to have successful ambitions, we're going to have a happy love life, and on top of that we're going to have decent wealth coming in. So we have clouds with the dark side towards the person, which the dark side is towards the person, indicates divorce. What the heck? All right, so this could be a thing that like maybe the marriage for a while is good and dandy, like this relationship, and it doesn't even have to be like, you know, even if you're someone who doesn't believe in marriage, it doesn't have to be like a marriage, but it could be like a long-term relationship that you would consider a marriage, like you would consider marrying this person, and it feels like everything is going great for a while, but it does seem like there's going to be some kind of turn where you guys separate, and either you guys will come back together or not, but let's see what else is happening here. The mouse denotes loss by theft. Near it devotes recovery after a difficult. So it does seem like you are going to recover from this. So even if you're having like this great marriage, something about it is going to go awry. So let's see what's going on here. The tower is surrounded by clouds. We're not seeing clouds necessarily here. So we're not worried about that, but maybe this is what they're talking about by clouds. Denotes sickness and if adjoining death. So I'm not really seeing that. I just think it could be sickness. So, you could lose the person through something that has nothing it's the outside of your control, right? The rider is a sure sign of good news unless alongside of 6, 8, 11, or 13. And it is diagonal to a 6. So maybe that's why, like I said, maybe it seems like everything. So, I mean, and even if your ambitions are to have a happy, long-lasting relationship, that means someone else, it will happen. It will come along. The universe is here supporting you through all that's going to happen. And even if you are going to have a loss here, it doesn't mean that it's the end-all be-all. There will be something in a more alignment for you later on down the line in your life. The star ensures success in all enterprises when near, and it is so in all enterprises. So I really do truly think that even though you may be going through something painful with someone that you've been with for a long term, it's going to be for the best, and it's going to go towards your success in all your enterprises. So it's like one thing to have a long-term relationship where it's like, everything is good, but even so, maybe what you want to do in life is putting stress on the relationship. And I guess what a good example would be like someone who wants to be an actress, and she has to kiss during roles, and she knows like she's okay with that because it's just kissing, it doesn't mean much to her. And the guy that she's with, it's a loving relationship, but he doesn't feel comfortable with that, and he's like, no, you can't do that. And for her, she's like, well, there's so many roles that she can't take then because it's such a common thing to happen in stories. And so for her, she's like, I can't do that because that's going to sacrifice basically what I feel passionate about, what I get excited about. And so it causes a rift in a relationship, and for that you have to depart so that you have something that you can have that as a part of your life because it's so important for you to have in your life. Or let's say that you have to travel for your work, and your partner's like, look, I can't, travel with you because, I'm passionate about something totally different, and for that I have to stay here. And so you guys realize that your trajectories are going in different directions. So I think the ending of this relationship is not going to be an ill intent type ending. It's not going to be because you guys aren't getting along or because they betray you or anything like that. I feel like it's more of just like something in life doesn't align for you to have what is meant for you. That relationship is not going to be benefiting it. It's going to be dragging it along down. But you will have another relationship that can sustain itself within what you want to do for the future. So now I'm going to pull cards for the outer circle, and this outer circle is more about the energy surrounding this situation or this destiny. Okay, so we have the tree of good health near flowers is full alignment of highest hope. It's not super close to any flowers, but I do feel like that shows that there is going to be some type of hope there. You may be clouded with going through the process of the heartbreak of letting go, but that's not. But just keeping some kind of germ of hope is going to be very important for you to enjoy your successes here. We have the fish is an emblem of riches through stocks, but if distance, which is a distance, it foretells failure and disaster. So yeah, I mean, just more denotes to like what is going to be your no. But again, I just keep, even though you're going to have a negative experience, which we will all have, okay? It's not like something that we want to have, but it does happen to all of us. It's just keeping in that hope and keeping in that positivity, because you know that in the end, all of your wishes are going to be fulfilled. So just knowing that this loss is not going to dictate how the rest is going to go. It's going to be what's going to kick it off, okay? Roses indicate beauty and rugged health. All right, so I think that you're only going to grow more and more beautiful through the situation. It's going to help your soul grow. You're going to be enhancing to new levels. And so, yeah, it's all going to be benefiting more for your highest good, and how you handle the situations, how you stay centered and grounded through the situations is going to be very beneficial, but how you go forward about other things that come up in your life. And it's going to develop your character greatly, because you're going to learn how to stay grounded and keep pushing forward no matter what the circumstances are. We have wine is the symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. So yes, more positivity here, more cheerfulness is going to be coming, and that, I think that's going to be coming around the things that you realize that you are getting, that is coming true for you, is going to bring more joy to your life. The anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love. So let's go. Surrounded by 11. Don't see that one. 20, 29, 30, 13. No, we don't have any of those. And we don't have 31. So the rest is irrelevant. All right, so all we got to worry about is successful ventures in business, which we already knew was going to happen because your fulfillments are coming true. The scythe presages disappointment, and when near the coffin and early death, it's not near the coffin, but there will be some kind of disappointment, and I think that's going to be circling around what doesn't work, this relationship, this connection. I think that's going to bring some disappointment and sadness for what you hoped it could be, but you have to continue to put what's best for both of your lives first, because we're all individuals, we're all individual human beings, and we have our own paths, and so none of us should have to hold each other back from each other's path. It either can align and work, or it just can't. We have the bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment of their highest aims when near. So it's distant. So we have turbulent married life. So I feel like, it's good, but whatever this is that's causing you to split is going to be causing rifts around it. It's going to cause tension around it. And so that's why, it is for the best. It's going to be able to release that tension that you guys are carrying between you two. We have the rod near predicts family quarrels. It is not distance, pecuniary loss. Where is my phone? Define pecuniary. Don't judge me, guys. So, relating consisting of money. Okay. So, yeah. So, going to be some kind of money loss. Interesting. Well, it is true, like, when you split with people, I feel like people support each other when they're together financially. So, when you split, you're going to be losing some of that. But you'll also be gaining, because you'll be more successful in what you're trying to do. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card of the Healing Spirits Oracle. So it says, success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. Oh, that's nice. Wow. So, you know, even like whatever the success that comes to you, when your goals are achieved, is like, what does that, you know, give back to the world? How does that affect everything around and the flow and the back and forth of life? So I think that's really nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and read what the book has to say about it. Your life is about to move in new directions, but don't be in a hurry to conquer everything in a short space of time. Spirit sages teach that success is to be enjoyed and understood. Therefore, it must be allowed to open slowly, like a flower, whose blossom is enjoyed for much longer when it opens naturally and with the right elements, when it follows nature. Enjoy each step of the journey to the full potential, and don't just look for the outcomes. The process is often the greater lesson. Wow. And yeah, and I think a part of that process is going to be like you looking out for yourself, what's best for you, and knowing that, like, even though it's something that you love, if you know that it's not going to be for your highest good and where you need to go with your life, you have to release it, even if it's something you care dearly about. And sometimes that's the hard part, but that's part of the journey to get, you know, we have to do whatever is in alignment with us in the moment, you know. Even if sometimes it hurts, we will be able to heal as we are staying in alignment within ourselves. We'll be able to find peace within that. All right, pile 3, that's all the messages that I have for you. Stay sentient, stay kind, and goodbye. All right, pile 3, if you chose Beloved and Black Cherry, this is going to be your reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by shuffling the cards. I want you to go ahead and think of a question that, like a wish fulfillment that you have, and then I'm going to draw the cards one by one. And if when I pull a joker, if it lands on an even number, then it most likely will happen. If it lands on an odd number, it most likely won't. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is a no. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards again, and we're going to do the inner circle, which is going to be the destiny around this question. All right, so we have the tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness and, if adjoining, death. All right, so honestly, I don't see any of those. I don't see clouds, but I can see that this means that there will be some type of setback, as if you feel like you're going and chugging along just fine along the journey and it's going towards success, there will be some kind of setback that's going to throw you off course. The bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment and their highest aim when near. So it is. So you're going to have whatever your highest purpose, or what you feel like you're here for, what you feel like fills you up with joy the most, you will have fulfillment within that. You're going to so you can, rest assured that you will feel at peace and have fulfillment in whatever you do. The rod near predicts from family quarrels, so there might be some disagreements around here going on. Maybe that's part of the setbacks. Maybe people are against what you're doing. Maybe people don't support it. So that might cause you to feel like it's a more rough journey than it has to be. The fox in close proximity argues distrust of acquaintances. So then again, it's like, whatever these quarrels are, you just like, do these people, understand like what is best for me? Like what, why aren't they allowing me to be myself and for me to enjoy what I enjoy? And so that does cause some distrust when you don't feel like you can open up to family about that, and it causes rifts. The part foretells a new love when very near, and it is very near. So a new love will come. So even though you're having these rifts, you're having these setbacks, there's going to be some kind of new relationship that's going to blossom. It could be someone you already know or going to meet, but whatever it is, it's going to be a relationship that becomes stronger through this journey that you're going on, and it's going to continue to blossom. The broken glass foretells ill luck for long years. So that probably is going to be what the issue is possibly you feel like, things are not aligning perfectly, okay? But you are going to have support and grow closer to someone who loves you. And so I think that's going to help you get through everything that you need, and knowing that at the end of the day, even if this small little, wish fulfillment here doesn't work out, it doesn't matter, because your main one is going to. You're going to be feeling fulfillment in your highest aim. So whatever is the most important to you, out of everything else, whatever is most important to you, you will have success with. And so even if it's like another small thing that doesn't be successful, it's going to be fine, because the main thing that you care about is going to be. And so that in itself should bring some peace. Amour is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. So yes, whatever this relationship that is coming for you is really going to grow into a deep love and appreciation for one another. And I think that in itself is going to help you get through anything. There's nothing you can't face without that. We also have extra joker here, and I always take that as an indication of you determining your fate, especially with that looking right up towards it and towards your lovely amour right there. I think that you're able to pick yourself back up, and even you'll be able to let this one piece go and move on to what is more, what are you meant to have with your main, I'm trying to look at how they're wording it again. Your highest aim. That's how they're saying it. Okay. So yeah. Whatever is supposed to be meant to go with your highest aim. Maybe that's so you don't have too much on your plate, and you can focus on your highest aim even more, and balancing between that and this lovely relationship that you're going to have right here. And yes, it's going to hurt that you have to let someone here go, or you don't have to let them go, but I feel like it could be bogging down your energy if you continue to hold on to them. There's going to be continuous rifts. I feel like it's just going to keep happening over and over. I feel like it's going to feel like it cycles. Whoever this is that you are not going to be trusting of, I feel like it's going to be a rough time with that. So I think that it just shouldn't be forced. If this person just doesn't see eye to eye to what you feel like is important for your life, you're just gonna have to stay true to yourself along that, and they're gonna feel how they're gonna feel about it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull cards for the outer circle. This is going to be the energy surrounding this situation. So we have the tree, good health, near flowers, and it's not near flowers, so, but we do have, you're going to have good health. The key, so that's going to probably help you, honestly, help your drive and being able to confidently push forward and have a lot of energy to continue on your path. The key nearby, okay, so we don't have it nearby, so we're going to be, yeah, we're not worried about it. It's not too near, so we're just going to take off what it says, though. It does say certain success. So, and I love how this certain success is right next to this card, which is the one telling you that your highest aim is going to be successful. So we have 2 success cards right next to each other. So that's an extra confirmation there. And that means that the spirit and universe has your back around that and is supporting of that. It believes that that is a part of who you are and a part of your journey and a part of your story. It's meant for you. Bouquet of flowers, an absolute indication of long and happy life. If children are near, which they are not, so, but we know that it's going to be a long and happy life. We love to hear it. The railroad forecasts a long journey. So if near 44, and I do not see 44 near it, 44 is all the way over here. So we just know that it's going to be a long journey. So it's probably like this other, negativity that we're going to have to release, this wish fulfillment here that we're going to have to release as part of that long journey to get here. And then this is where our happy ending is going to be, along with this new love interest here. Flames on the heart indicate good fortune and neutralizes. So flames on the hearth, sorry, I don't know why I said heart. Flames on the hearth indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil of near unlucky cards. So again, these are near unlucky cards, and so it's going to neutralize the evil. That means that you will be able to let it go, that it will not control you the rest of your life. You will be able to be at peace with it. You'll know it's for the better, and you'll be able to move on from that. You'll be able to accept it and move on. So that's what I think of neutralize, is accepting and knowing that it wasn't in alignment with you anyway, and so you're okay with that. You're okay. You want what's in alignment with you, so you're not attached to it anymore. We have the book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better. So here we go. And a degree governed by the distance, so it is further away, so it means that there's going to be discovery that is an important message for you, that is going to be very beneficial for you, that is going to come, but it's going to take a while to get to you. It's not going to be anytime soon, but whatever it is, maybe it's going to be the key that unlocks your success. All right, I think it's going to be a huge shift once you find out what this is. The mouse denotes lost by theft nearby. It denotes recovery, but distance, the loss will be irretrievable. So you're going to leave something that you will not be able to retrieve back because it is a little bit further. Even so, I believe that could be this. It doesn't have to be a bad loss. It could be a good loss. And I think, and not that you're going to be happy about the loss, but I think it's going to be a healthy loss. And I think the loss, especially near this heart, I think this loss is going to be whatever this energy of who you're not able to trust here. And it seems to be more pointed towards some type of family relationship or someone that you consider family to you. The heart signifies great joy when near. So we have, joys. We have more joys to come, okay? And the fact that it's just parallel to here, I mean, it's just like, it feels like, we're down here having to deal with this issue, and we're going to only move up from there into the more positive and more what is meant for us, because here we are. We're going to make sure that happens. We're going to propel ourselves forward towards it and focus on that. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull a Healing Messages Oracle card, and we're going to see what that has for us. All right, we have speak your truth with passion. I think that goes along with staying true to who you are, no matter what other people may not agree with it and may be disappointed with it. You're staying true to who you are, and that's going to keep you the strongest and most aligned and happiest. And overall, that is the life that you want to live because it's your life. Now we're going to go ahead and see what the book says about it. You have learned many lessons thus far on your journey, and it's an interesting moment when you sense that you know something more than you thought you did. When that sense of awakening springs from deep inside of you, it is time to share it with others. Guardian spirits are telling you to believe in yourself and speak out, trusting that you are connected to the higher powers of the universe. There is only one truth, and when you are truly connected to Source, that is what you will speak. Remember, when you share your experiences with others, you will learn more about your true purpose too. All right, Pile 3, remember that you are an amazing being and you're here for a reason, and you deserve to be exactly the way you are. All right, thank you so much for coming to this reading. Those are all the messages that I have for you. Stay sentient, stay kind, and bye.